Hello everyone.
Hi.
So, let's start with another class of Qigong and Tai Chi. There's a nice combination that Tara and I have selected for all of you. In the meantime, this is also a live class for our community on Zoom, and this class will be published also on YouTube. Okay, great. Let's start again with a simple warm-up, warming up all our body and all our joints at the same time. So last time we start from bottom and up. Let's start from top to bottom.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's start with the neck, a little bit left and right here. Now, I did put my hands onto my waist. Makes it a little bit easier. However, push that shoulder down. As you can see, Tara is pushing her shoulders down, pushing it down. Listening to every shoulder. Try not to bring the chin down. Keep it there, in the middle section. And then listen to the other shoulder. Feel that stretch onto the opposite shoulder here. Come to the middle and pull your chin down. Maybe you can bring your hand and pull your head a little bit lower here, elongating those muscles in your neck. Pull it back up. What you realize is that your mouth is opening here like a fish. Try to close the teeth. Feel that stretch in your throat. Come back to normal. This time roll forwards. Roll to one side. Very slowly here. And then roll towards the other. Be gentle to yourself at any point in time. That pain happens with your neck stretches, please stop. Also remember that I'm only suggesting these exercises for you, so safety is your number one precaution here. At any point in time you feel that this exercise is not good for you, please stop and consult your physician. And then whenever you're ready, come back and participate in our class. Come back, roll forwards and bring your head up. Now scoop forward and in.
Like a turtle.
Like a turtle. This is the turtleneck. Imagine that there's a spoon in your mouth. You're scooping forward. That beautiful olive.
Olive, it's ice cream.
Oh, you want ice cream? I like olives.
I'm scooping a gelato.
Then do the opposite way. Scoop that gelato. Tara's gelato. One more time. Nice. The neck is nice and long. Roll the shoulders. Very slowly. Open that chest. Feel that grinding sensation pulling the shoulders up and down. Feeling them also in your shoulder blades. Sometimes a bit of clicks and cracks can happen. Is that the right word, Tara?
Yes, clacks is not a word, cracks is a word.
I call it John's English, Jinglish. Now, of course, I'm doing the opposite side now, opposite direction. Nice. And then start rolling your shoulder. Do it as slow as you can. Try to find that range of motion, increasing it. And then do the opposite. I hit the wall behind me. Makes a funny noise every time.
That's what you get for being 6'2".
One last time. And then reverse towards the other. Roll that shoulder. Find new limits that you can go. Open that shoulder. My left shoulder always gives me a nice crack warming up, and then reverse.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way.
It's okay. Direction, memory loss. Come and bring your hands towards your waist. Pull those elbows forward. Pull it back. Pull it forward. Pull it back. One more time. Pull those elbows forward. Pull it back. Release. A little bit with the arms and the elbows, roll in the hands and out. In and out. It's very simple. If you come and have a look, you bring your fingers in and then you open and out. In and out.
So diving swallow.
Diving swallow, Tara's favorite. Come back to your neutral a little bit with the wrists here. Start rolling the wrists. Tara's going freestyle. I'm doing the boring style. No, just kidding.
It's true.
And then the opposite direction if you want. Ah, there's a nice crack. And then pull in the wrist in, one hand, and then the next. There's a finger cracking. And then pull it down, and then the other. Nice. The elbows and the wrists are nice and warm. A little bit of a pumping here. Strengthening. Try to put some energy and sprinkle as hard as you can. To Tara, not to me. Nice. Okay. A little bit warming up the waist, so, and coming forward and back. Pulling forward as far as you can go and then back. And then switch your feet. Nice. A little bit left and right here. And now, stay away from your partners because we're going to be starting doing the circular motion. Now keep your face straight at the beginning and start swinging your arms left and right. Try to slap your back here with every swing that you do. After doing this a few times, we're going to start looking all the way back and trying to towards the other side. So, going all the way back. I can see Tara.
I can see you.
Nice. Be careful, don't get dizzy here. And then start raising your hands up and slapping your shoulder, getting the shoulders even engaged into this exercise. Nice. Come back towards your neutral. This time open the legs a little bit wide and fold forwards into a forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Now you can bend the knees here if you want to, or simply pull on the knees, strong back leg here. The stretch is for your lower back and your pelvis and your hamstrings. Just breathe here and then a little bit of a pulse here. Maybe outside and then in.
Gentle.
Gentle. Be gentle to yourself. If this is a bit too much, you can just stay stable here and don't move. It's okay. Now go towards your left leg or your right if you're mirroring me. And pull that chin towards that knee. And then turn towards the other side, the other leg, and pull that chin. Nice. Come back to your neutral. Slowly come up, pull yourself up. Bring your feet again hip distant apart. This time interlace the fingers and pull them up. When you pull them up, observe how your arms and your forearms are. The palm needs to be facing upwards and not in front of your head. Try to pull your head through. And after you pull that, twist towards the left or the right. Keep your legs mounted and grounded onto the floor and simply turn. Again, your head wants to go out. Pull those arms in. Try to look as far as you can and then release and then twist towards the other side. Pull those arms as high and as straight as you can Try to twist with every exhale. Release one more time on each side. Be careful here. I usually say do not do 100%. I usually say do 80% of your capability, so that you would not injure yourself and you can enjoy coming back every time to this class. Release, come forward, and then release the hands. Nice, a little bit of the hip now and some balance exercises. A little bit grinding here. Try to balance yourself. If you come out of balance, you may put your hand onto the wall or onto the desk or a chair and try to find that range of motion, and then reverse the direction. Keep that balance. Nice and easy. Feel that grinding motion in that hip. Try to bring that motion wider and slower. Come to your neutral. Bring up the leg, knee up. Point with the toes. Next, flex and open the toes. Now when you point the toes, clench those as if making a fist there. Open the toes. Point, make a fist with that foot of yours. Pull it back up, open. Now extend and pull all the muscles, strengthen. Pull it back in. Extend it. Pull it back in. Extend and release. Now the other leg. Come to your balance again. Go into that grinding motion. Find your balance, please. Do not hurt yourself. Find an exit strategy just in case you get out of balance. And then reverse the direction. I've always not been very good with my balances, but with daily practice it has become much more. Now bring in the knee in. Now point and make a fist. Try to make a fist with your toes. Now flex the toes, open the toes. Point and make a fist there. Flex and open the toes. Point and make a fist. Extend the leg, pull in all the muscles. Retract the knee. Extend. Retract. Extend. Release. Nice. The legs are nice and warm and the hips now. Now a little bit with the legs now. Bring in one foot forward, one foot back. Hands to the waist. A little bit of a pulse here. Do as deep as you can. Now some of us can go really deep, going all the way down, barely touching the floor. But if just a little bit of a step here for you, that should be fine, as long as the knees are getting nice and warm. A little bit here too. Now we've changed the legs. Come back to neutral. This time, bring the feet together into a circle or a forward and back, according to what you like. Maybe a bit of a freestyle here. And then, if you can, bend as low as you can, coming onto the tip of your toes, going all the way down, and then pushing and coming back up. If you can, try according to your own range. One last time, going all the way down.
All the cracks.
Ah, yes. I'm not a chiropractor, but these things do help you on a daily basis once you exercise. Now a little bit of a final with the knee and the foot and the hip, just a circular motion. Try to open. Feel that with your lower back and your hip, and then do the opposite direction. And then change the foot. Try to make a big circle as much as you can. And then opposite direction. One last exercise. Bring both feet together and try to make a circle here. And then the opposite direction. This is a work also with the hips, the knees and the legs. Nice. Now that
the last one we need to do is our hips. Our big circles. We need to end it as a belly dance.
Oh, no, you like the belly dancer, okay. Okay, Tara loves the belly dance. How can I forget Tara's favorite exercise? Now remember, Tara, which direction you're doing, and then do your belly dance. Nice. Ooh, that's a nice spot inside. And then opposite direction. I'm doing Tara's opposite direction.
I'm
Just
not
to
even
add
sure if
some
I am
flavor.
going the opposite
And then
direction.
belly dance. No, you are.
Okay, we're all warmed up.
Alright. Can we continue? Alright. Cool. Come to that beautiful V position so that we can open the class, bring in an intention into you for today's practice, and then close your eyes. Bring that intention to your heart. Ground yourself to the moment. Roll on the thumbs. Left hand down, right hand on top, thumbs together. With the left fist, gong. Bring it towards your heart and down towards your lower dantian. Nice. We will start today's class with banging your heels 7 times to dissipate all illnesses. This is from the Baduan Jin series, and it's quite a class. You know exactly how it is. We bring the feet together. Okay, and when we lift up, we bring the hands, we inhale up, and then we release everything in the breath, and we just release the hands, they just swing naturally there. And we only do it 7 times. So we're going to start counting. Inhale. That's 1. Don't forget to change the crossing of your hands. That's 2. Tara's going to continue while I explain about this exercise. What's happening is that you're picking up all your energy up and then you're suddenly dropping and releasing it. And so all the energy is going down. And for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. The energy will come back up from the floor. So what happens, it gives a nice shake for your skeletal system, also your nervous system. The skeletal system has, it produces the white blood cells and the red blood cells, so it is good for your immunity. And also, your nervous system gets a nice shake. 7 times, done. Cool. So please do not try more than 7 times, as this can give you a headache.
And it can annoy your neighbours if you have neighbours underneath.
Oh yeah, because it's going to make a nice loud bang. Okay, we come to our quiescent pose at the moment. And to warm up the knees, we're going to start with, from the Zhen Zhuang series, holding a post. So once you come into that parallel feet are parallel and toes are on one line, bring your weight to the balls of your feet, your kidney 1 points. Your heels are empty, bouncing here. Empty heels. Knees together, knees apart. Nice. Now tuck your pelvis forward. When you tuck your pelvis forward, release the muscles. There's a certain sensation that's happening. Observe to your knees. Your knees should be straight forward, but in the meantime, you're pushing them outwards. It's as if coiling from the knees and the hips towards the floor, towards your kidney 1 point, as if roots going down towards the earth, connected, being grounded. Next, pull your perineum up, connect your renmai and your dumai vessel and release. Your belly is nice and soft here. Your breath is in your belly. Now imagine a string pulling you up. Your vertebrae is being now pulled up, and then you release it softly. Your chin is tucked. Now you're connected to the heavens and grounded to the earth. Your gaze is right into the middle, between heaven and earth, neither up nor down, right in the middle. Your gaze is soft, your teeth together, and your tongue behind your teeth to the roof of your mouth. Your palms are facing downwards. Keep that gaze forward. With the next inhale, bring your hands sideways towards your side, holding the post. Imagine yourself as if holding the post. Inhale and go down. Exhale, lift. inhale, simply drop down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, sink. Exhale, lift up. Imagine yourself like a rocket. With every exhale, you're shooting up. When you're inhaling, you're collecting all that energy and chi from the earth and from the heaven towards your heart. When you're exhaling, everything is going down, out, or out of your hands towards the earth. Such a subtle move in the knees. Keep on pushing those knees outwards. Now, every time while we're coming up, what's happening is that I'm not bringing my buttocks out. Keep that buttock straight. Keep that pelvis tucked. Everything in that position. Bring your hands sideways. Your gaze is forward. Inhale, sink. Exhale, lift. Do a postural check here. Are you standing on your kidney 1 point? Is your belly soft and your breath in your belly? Is your pelvis tucked? Is your back straight? Is your gaze forward into the distance? Is your mind clear? Any thoughts that come to your mind, simply give it a yes or a no, or not worth thinking about. Slow down your breath. Bring that clarity to your mind. Your breath work is silent here. You can't hear your breath. If some of you cannot feel that energy in the palms of your hands, a simple circular motion, you can just circle those hands there to feel that energy that's holding you there. And then inhale and sink, exhale and lift. In Qigong and Tai Chi, the main exercise is not the postural exercise, it's about letting go. Let go of everything there. For the next half an hour, 45 minutes while you're practicing your favorite practice. Simply sink and observe what is happening to you and to your body.
And if you need to take a break with your leg, you can always shake it out and come back.
Two more times here. One more time. With the next inhale, bring your hands back forward and float them up. Floating silk hands. Release one hand upwards, release it back. Inhale. Exhale, push forwards. And brush over the other hand and turn the other hand up. When you're releasing the hand backwards, we're not pulling the drawer, just release it next to your head. Close the arm, do not pick up the shoulder, do not pick up the elbow, and just push through the heart. The breath work is very easy here. We inhale backwards, exhale, push forward. Once you get comfortable into the position, into this exercise, with your breath work. Do a postural check here. And then observe where your motion comes. Because your motion is not from the knees, it's from the hip. The hip drives the motion. And then slow down your breath.
The easiest way to do it is to follow your hands when you come back.
This exercise is very good for your lung channel and your kidney channel. It also helps with your digestion.
It can also be very meditative.
Exactly. Because there's a very beautiful move after this. Because it is very meditative. Just a few more times here. Slow down your breath as much as you can. In Qigong and Tai Chi, it's not about the depth of your breath, it's about the speed of your breath. Slow it down. Push it forward one more time on each side. One last time on this side. Finish the exercise by pushing through the arm, brushing and turning that palm down. And then twist towards my right or towards your left. Bring the palms facing to each other and then pick with the elbow, twist towards the other side. So this is my left. Now I'm going towards my right if you're mirroring me. Every time you come to the side, palms face each other. Dragon cultivates its pearl. You inhale when you're on the side, exhale when you turn. You'll be feeling as if a big energy ball is between the palms of your hands. Again, the motion is coming through your hip. The knees are stable here. Do a postural check here. Are you standing on your kidney one point? Are your knees engaged? Pushing sideways while your knees are straight. Your pelvis is tucked. Your breath is in your belly. Your back is straight. If you need a break, by all means take a break. Especially if your feet or legs tire you. With the next inhale, when you come your palms together, this time bring the upper hand and follow your fingers. We're doing the opposite. We're cultivating that pearl. The breathwork is still the same. We inhale at the sides, exhale, and we turn. One more time on each side. Come towards the middle. Bring that energy, that bubble, that pearl. And then bring, for men, left hand down. For women, right hand down first and absorb it internally, inwards towards your lower dantian. Absorb that energy. The next inhale, release. If you need a break, take a mini break here, shake your legs. And then dove spreads its wings onto the right leg. So I'm going to be doing onto my right leg, which is your left leg, but please do with your right leg. Bring your weight onto the left, release the right heel down, right there, there's no weight on it. And then inhale, come onto your right leg, bring the back of your hands towards your chest bone. Exhale, step back, be on your right toes. Inhale, right heel in. Exhale, step back. Open that chest, look upwards, inhale. Bring all that energy of the heavens in. Exhale, step back. Careful with this exercise, as this exercise is to promote inner balance in your nervous system. You might get dizzy and get out of balance here while doing this. Slow down your breath as much as you can. One small note about this exercise is that every time you come forward, you're not bending your back. You're simply dropping your head towards your hands. So I'm not coming forward, I'm simply dropping my head. Two more times on the right side. One last time. Finish this exercise, open the arms, bring the arms down, turn towards your neutral. This time, dove spreads its wings, left side. Bring your weight onto your right leg, release the left heel right in front of you. Inhale, bring the hands in towards your breastbone. Exhale, open. Don't forget the heel, toe, 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 heel, toe.
This is one of my favorites. It's very freeing.
Two more times on this side. One last time. Finish the exercise, come back to your neutral. Again, come back towards your quiescent pose. Be on your kidney 1 points, tuck the pelvis, palms down, wind rustles, lotus sleeves. Inhale and scoop towards one side, exhale, watch the mirror. Push the energy. Swoop the water away. Watch the exercise first if you haven't done it before. Watch that mirror. Push the energy. Swoop the water away. As you can see, Tara and I always have one palm facing down towards the earth. This exercise is a combination between the earth element and the metal element. Sorry, the fire element and the metal element. It's with the heart and the lung channels. That's why it's very meditative. It's also very grounding. The breath work is very simple. This is a move that is divided in 4 moves. An exercise divided in 4 moves. So you inhale and you scoop. You exhale and you watch the mirror. You inhale and you push the energy. You exhale and you swoop the water away. Now slow down your breath and do a postural check internally. One more time in each side. One last time on this side. If you have finished your exercise, keep gazing forwards. Palms are down. Bring down the palms, waving arms in clouds. Inhaling up one hand, exhaling, waving the arms. Bringing the other palm up and reversing the palm down. Imagine yourself. You're waving your arms in clouds. You inhale, bring up the hand, exhale and turn. Again, the turn is coming through the hips. Tara is doing the next level of this exercise. But however, due to the video, it would be difficult to explain. Slow down your breath. Do a postural check. What's happening is when I'm turning left, I pick up the right hand and turn towards the right. And when I'm all the way onto the right, I pick up the left hand up and turn the right hand down and start turning towards the left. Think of it from a martial art base. Somebody's punching you from the left, you block them. Somebody's coming to punch you or hit you from the right, you turn around to block them. Yes, that's much better. It's a very simple exercise, yet this was one of the hardest exercises for me to learn. The nervous system, or my nervous system, didn't want to learn. One more time in each side. Finish the exercise. Bring both palms down. And this time wave hands over leg. We all know this exercise. Keep your gaze forward. Subtle move from the knees. Inhaling and lifting. Exhaling and sinking. Slow down your breath. Feel that energy levitating your arms. It's not the muscles anymore pulling those arms up. It's the energy that your internal energy, your chi. While pushing down, it's as if we're pushing down a ton of bricks. Keep your gaze between heaven and earth here. Any thoughts that come to your mind, simple yes or a no, or not worth thinking about.
I still like to imagine doing this in front of my favourite lake, this move.
Or the ocean, because mine is the ocean.
It's called wave arms over lake.
I know, but I like oceans.
Sivan Lake.
Oh, Savannah, you got me there. Slow down your breath. Two more times here. One last time, push the energy down. Nature's fragrance drifts up the stream. Keep that gaze right into the middle. down your breath. Many of us are having that tingling sensation through all our yin and yang channels. Everything is being flushed and open. So is our renmai and our dumai with this exercise. Very simple exercise. We inhale, bring the hands towards the mouth. Exhale, we bring it down towards the lower dantian. Pick up fresh chi in and inhale. Exhaling, pushing it out. Clear everything in your mind. Let go of everything there. Expand your consciousness, expand your heart energy here. Try to feel your heartbeat here. 2 more times. One more time. Push down the excess energy, bring it, cultivate it all towards your lower dantian. For men, left hand down first. For women, right hand down first. Absorb it into your lower dantian. And sink. Inhale, bring the back of your palms together. Exhale through the mouth. And push the perverse chi or all the unwanted chi. Inhale, bring in the fresh chi in. Exhale through the mouth and push. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the palms together. Bring the hands towards your lower dantian. For men left, for women right first. Inhale, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Inhale, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Inhale, hold, lift, exhale through the mouth and sink. Release the palms down, fingers facing downwards, knees together, knees apart. You're standing on your kidney 1 points, no weight in the heels. Tuck that pelvis forward. Release the muscles. Pull in the perineum and your genitals and release. You've connected your renmai and your dumai vessel. Belly is nice and soft. Imagine strings pulling you up, attaching you to the heavens. Chin is tucked, back is straight, teeth together, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Your gaze is forward, as if 2 eggs underneath your armpits. Elbows together, elbows apart. Shoulders together, shoulders apart. Fingertips are facing down. Pull those elbows out. You're in your quiescent pose or your natural stance. All your channels are open here. Space is being created for your internal organs to function at a normal pace. Whenever you're ready, only when you're ready, come out of your natural stance. But in the meantime, we will come out and close the session for today. This was our practice. I hope you all enjoyed it. And for our community, thank you. We will discuss that offline. As for the YouTubers, if you have any questions about any of the moves, you can email us to circleofom with one word, with one M at the end, @gmail.com, and I'll come back to you with any answers. Apart from that, I wish everybody a beautiful day. Let's close the session. Bring the hands to our legs. Bring back that intention that you've set today. Close your eyes, roll on the thumbs. Left hand down, right hand on top, thumbs together. With the left fist, gong. Bring it towards your heart, bring it down towards your lower dantian. Take a half a step with your left leg backwards. Bow down to the teachers, members, masters and grandmasters who have brought this practice to us today.
Thank you.